in a country and in a world that is being run by unbelievably sick people. The chasm between what we're told is going on and what is really going on is absolutely enormous.
People in Colorado know now, like 100 years ago, there was an uprising at a mine outside of Colorado Springs, and that was owned by the Rockefellers. And it turned into a bloodbath, a shootout where the police were brought in. They started shooting. They hired people to come in. They were shooting at these miners that were protesting. It was a big deal. And then the Rockefellers took a lot of heat from a public relations standpoint, rightly so, for their involvement in this. So they started the Rockefeller Foundation, and that was used as this vehicle that they could put a little bit of money into, and then that would go around doing all this goodwill and nice work for all the different, for people. And it was a PR campaign, and they brought in people that were just creating the concept of public relations and press releases. Some of the first press releases in the world actually came from the Rockefeller Foundation that were sending it out to news organizations, because the guy that was leading this public relations charge was like, let's just write the news ourselves. So let's write what we said happened this event, send it to all the news outlets, and what they found was that the news outlets would take that and reprint it. And so the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, fast forwarding 90 plus years later, started in the same situation. After Microsoft went through their antitrust lawsuits with the government, they had really bad reputation, rightfully so. And Bill Gates spun this off and started the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation as a vehicle to grow a public relations campaign to make him look like a sweet old guy who just wears sweaters and talks about computers, and he wouldn't hurt anybody. He's a geeky guy, and why, this guy doesn't look like a bloodthirsty psychopath. But it's all part of this image.